God Dream and John 15, take two. So here we go. I hope this works. All right. You will, as a Christian, be offended. Offense comes to everybody, but I believe it's Jesus. It says, "But woe through for those who are doing the offending, being offensive." So a few days ago, I was offended. One of my close friends just blew up on me. It was out of the blue and just surprise. So I try to talk with them and I get some resolve uh, as to sorting it out. You go to whoever offends you and you talk it out. So I'm trying to do this with my friend, and it's to some success, but it's they're not they're not seeing it the way I'm seeing it. They're like, yeah, I blew up at you, but this, and the other is going on in my life. I'm like, no, that's not a reason to blow up at anybody. But we never got that far. It was just, uh, how do I don't want to give away too many details, so I'll just say it. The conversation didn't end with an explosion. It was just like, okay, that's how you see it, and I see it differently, so we'll just leave it at that. And the relationship, the interactions between us changed, redefining what interactions would happen between us. It was, I don't even, trying to keep it vague. So, anyhow, I'm pretty hurt by this because this is a close friend, known him for decades, and it's not being resolved. And I'm hurt, forgive, repent, walk in love. I know that. And bless those that curse you, pray for those who spitefully use you. And I'm doing that as best I can. And I mean that in a real way. Like I'm talking to other friends, not so much to slam them at all. It's more so to see where my heart's at. And, I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm still upset, bothered. It's never fun to fight with a friend and with someone you love. So I go to sleep. And it would have been Thursday I had this dream. Today's Saturday. So in the dream, I go into a large house. It's older, built in the 50s. It's all wood and it's nice on the inside. It's got like a brown banister going upstairs and brown trim, brown wood trim and white walls. Real nice. And in it, there is a large grapevine growing in the house and it's climbing up the walls and it's not odd to have this grapevine in the house. So I put my hand. I like walking out in the woods. So there's grapevines like that out in the woods, and they're you can swing on them. And the older they get, the thicker the grapevine gets. And this grapevine was like the base of it was just massive, like a small tree. So I put my hand on the grapevine and I shake it, and it's very solid. And uh, the thought that comes to my mind that I believe is God, that I know is God, is that uh, the root is solid. The foundation is solid. And I understand that to be me. Got on the grapevine. that, I've been doing this, I've been doing this gig for about 25 years. And so I've got some age to me, experience. And that my foundation hasn't been severed from God, that if you fight with someone, at times it can destroy your walk with God, or at least maybe the bitterness that we experience that we don't process separates us from God. And so it's important not to be unforgiving and bitter. Because I've experienced in the past where if you get angry at someone, unforgiving, even if they're wrong, it comes back on you. It negatively affects you. So I've got reassured by God that though the relationship isn't what I would like it to be with my friend, that I'm okay with God and that I'm walking this thing out correctly. And the grapevine for me is John 15, that as we abide in the vine, that there's life in us and that we'll bear fruit and that the fruit will stay forever. And I think, you know, part of the fruit of the Spirit is forgiveness and mercy, understanding. It's Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. It's one thing to read it, and it's another thing to say, well, I want to be like Jesus. And God's like, really? Okay, here's some tribulation for you. Here's a problem. Here's a crucifixion for you. Not maybe physically, but emotionally, you're going to go through it. And emotionally, I went through it. Just a disappointment. And so it is, can you love those who spitefully use you? Bless those that curse you. Pray for those who spitefully use you. And forgive them. Because as we do that, we abide in the Father and the Father in us, and He gets us through it so that we can see them not as the world would see them, but as we would see them with eyes of mercy with God. So that's me. That's it. That's why I don't want to forget the stream. That's kind of why I'm posting it. And it was also, for me, it's watching how I think about them even afterwards. Uh, it is my job, my obligation to keep my eyes on God, in and with God, in His love, and He will work it out. That I will communicate in and with love and see the best in them and for them. Not denying that they have problems, but not being a vengeful avenger. Like, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna let you know how messed up you are. No, don't do it. Me. Future me might be saying, good job, past me, for not being bitter and judging and walking in love. Because if you don't, God will give you opportunity to change your mind, and it can be difficult. Don't like it. Gonna save some time, save some, and save the relationship with God. So that's it in a nutshell. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna end this one. And for those two people watching, thanks for watching. Have a great day.